Welcome to episode 96 of the Radio Control Show.
Sponsored by mainhobbies.com, your one-stop RC hobby store.
I think it's safe to say that all RC car guys love playing realistic driving games on their PlayStation 3 or Xbox. This guy combined both in a one-trick setup. I have to build something like this at my house.
Die Idee hatte ich, glaube ich, vor 3 Monaten oder so. Man könnte doch irgendwie ein Rennspiel machen, in dem man halt ein Arcade hat und ein ferngesteuertes Auto mit einer Funkkamera drauf. Ich habe es ein paar Leuten erzählt und die Reaktion war eigentlich immer so: geil, das will ich fahren. Und dann war irgendwie für mich klar, so geil, das muss ich halt bauen. Das ist dann echt so eine ziemlich fixen Idee und Obsession geworden, die mich halt die letzten 2 Monate eigentlich hauptsächlich so beschäftigt hat.
The P-47D Thunderbolt was the most successful ground attack aircraft produced during World War II. The new electric-powered Thunderbolt from Parkzone comes as a plug-and-play and a bite-and-fly version. It's molded from tough foam and designed for E-Flight retractable landing gear. If you need a high-energy warbird with beautiful scale looks, this P-47D Thunderbolt is for you. Be sure to read the full review in the May issue of Electric Flight magazine.
Hey everyone, this is Stephen Best from RC Car Action Magazine. Today I want to give you a quick tip on venting your tires. Now, why do you need to vent tires? When a rubber tire is glued and mounted to a wheel, air actually gets trapped inside, and without vent holes, the tire will become bouncy, almost like a full-size automobile tire. Now, a bouncy tire does not make for good performance on the track, so the only way to prevent that is to put vent holes into the tire itself. Now, how do you do that? Fortunately, there's a very easy way to do it. All you need is a basic leather punch or a hole punch like this. I picked this one up at a local craft store for around $5. I set it onto the middle hole punch setting. And for a pre-mounted tire like the ones that you're going to find on a ready-to-run or an entry-level vehicle, the tires are going to be glued to the wheels most likely, but odds are they're not vented. So all you need to do is take your hole punch, work it over the back of the wheel, lightly press down until you hear it go through the rubber, and then make an additional hole for 2 total, 1 on each side of the wheel, and you're good to go. Now, don't use so much force that you go through the foam insert inside the tire, and certainly don't use so much force like perhaps I've done in the past, where you go through the foam insert and you actually go through the wheel and end up cracking the wheel. You don't need to use that much energy. This is a tip that will take you about 5 minutes total, and it costs around $5. But the performance difference that this will make for your vehicle is priceless. You won't believe the difference. So when you get a new ready-to-run car that has pre-mounted tires, just give the tire a quick squeeze. If you don't hear air rushing out, or if you don't feel the tire breathing, it needs to be vented. Use your hole punch and enjoy the performance difference on the track.
The bubble-topped World War II Mustang has become the icon for vintage warbirds. The new P-51D Mustang EP from Tower Hobbies has all the original's great looks and can be ready to fly in less than an hour. Featured in the May issue of Electric Flight, this 40-inch span fighter is molded from durable EPO foam. You can fly it with or without the landing gear, and there are plenty of replacement parts available to keep this classic Mustang in service for a long time.
Main Hobbies, the biggest selection of remote control cars, trucks, planes, and helicopters. Want parts and accessories? Main Hobbies has what you need. Visit us at amainhobbies.com or call 800-705-2215. Get it all at Main Hobbies. Leave your competition in the dirt.
We all know that meetings at work can be super boring. That's definitely not the case when you have one of these special pens in your hand.
What we've got here is a really cool little product. This is actually an RC car inside of a pen. So it's a real working pen, and then inside the little housing here, you've got a little remote control car, and your pen is actually the remote. And this guy really rips around.
Now we all love doing cool tricks with our RC cars, but these guys took it to another level. They lined up a bunch of bottles and outfitted an RC car so that it would play the theme song to Super Mario Brothers. I wonder how long it took them to get this right.
Head on over to rccaraction.com/rcshowsweeps and modelairplanenews.com/rcshowsweeps. Fill out the forms and enter these promo codes to win. Good luck.
If you're into fender banging mayhem, make sure you don't miss our latest special issue, Short Course Racing. This issue is absolutely packed with tons of short course action, in-depth how-tos, shootouts, and the best expert advice you'll find anywhere. Short Course Racing is on sale now at your local hobby shop or newsstand.
Remember to head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the April issues of Rated Control Car Action and Model Airplane News.
You can also check out rccaraction.com and modelairplanenews.com for everything we covered this week.
Thanks again for joining us on the Rated Control Show.
And we'll see you next time. RCX, the Ultimate Radio Control Expo, is just around the corner, so make plans now and join us on March 19th and 20th for an action-packed weekend. Go to rcx.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Enter the coupon code PA10 to get $5 off admission.